Moms need to leave the room. Okay, this is just for the students. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to make a very special card for our mothers because, as you know, on Sunday it is Mother's Day. So I have included in your packet 2 copies of this. One is for you to practice on, and the other is for you to make as your final, your beautiful, colorful, final card for your mother. Now, when we do an acrostic poem, and that's what this is called, where you take each letter of the word mother and you write it down the side, and then you can think of words that start with M that would describe your mother, or you can write phrases or even sentences. So I did a couple of examples just to give you some ideas. Now, if your mother's name starts with M, you could write her name at the start. If it starts with T, you could write your mother's name on the letter T, and so forth. So one of these I did like this, where I wrote kind of like a poem. My marvelous mother, others cannot compare. Talented, and then you could put cook, if she's a talented cook, gardener, artist, whatever her talent might be. Or you could make your own letter T. Terrific cook, tremendous listener, whatever your mother does that you really want to say thank you for. She listens, she loves, she takes care of, she feeds, she just is there for you. H, her love surrounds, and then this is the E. So I said everyone. So this follows this line. Her love surrounds everyone in our family. Reasons why I love her. But you might put respect is what I feel. So when I read this again, it sounds kind of like a poem or a little story, a tribute to Mother. My marvelous mother, others cannot compare. Talented cook and singer, her love surrounds everyone in our family. Reasons why I love her. Now, maybe that's not really what you want to do, and this is your card for your mother. So maybe you're just going to do instead something like this. And I did color this one, which your final one you'll color too. I didn't color the whole thing, but I just gave examples of how you might color it in blues and purples and pinks, or maybe you're going to use yellows and reds and oranges, or maybe you'll use all of these colors, or maybe you're only going to do pink and green. Who knows? You can think of your mother's favorite colors and choose those colors to use. So in this one, I just wrote words that start with the letter. So M, magnificent, marvelous. You might think of another one, and don't forget, you might think of something in Spanish as well. O, outstanding. I had a hard time thinking of O words. You might come up with some others. Letter T, terrific, talented, tremendous. Tiny, maybe your mother is really small. You're describing your mother. H, she's honest, hardworking, handy. Like maybe she can do lots of things, fix things and stuff. She's really handy. E, this one is kind of hard too. I was thinking entertaining. My mother used to tell us stories and read to us, and it was very entertaining. Energetic. Think of other words that start with E. You could say especially energetic or especially kind. And R, I said responsible, right for me, religious, respectful. So you think of other words that describe your mother that begin with these letters. Or you can write it like a little poem or story. Don't forget, you've got 2 copies, so if you mess up on one, that's okay. Get the other copy out, decorate it beautifully. Markers don't work as well with this, but it's up to you. But the markers might make the page curl up. So I used colored pencils and crayons because, and gel pens are kind of cool too, because they don't make the paper curl. Plus you can shade them. You can make things lighter and darker when you use that. So, and over here I kind of was just kind of shading the background. You could color the entire page. And notice I did write some of the words in colored pencil too. So choose your colors that Mom might like. Choose your words. Take time to have this ready for Mom on Sunday. Now we're going to go into our reading workbook. So moms can come back in the room now if you want them to. We're going to go back to page, in our workbook, we are going to go to page 128. That's in our journeys. Page 128. The special verb be. And you've heard me say verbs of being, like is, are, was, were, am, has, am, is, we. Now I'm throwing in some pronouns. Anyway, the verbs am, is, are, was, and were are forms of the verb be. It tells how you are being, how you are. They do not show action. They tell what someone or something is or was. Am, is, and are show present tense. I am a teacher. She is a doctor. We are doing distance learning. Was and were show past tense. The trip was fun. We were planning to spend the night. So these are just really going to pop out at you, and you're going to know them right away because you guys are smart. We're going to write the verb, and then we're going to tell whether it's present or past. Actually, we're going to circle the verb and then write if it's present or past. The boys are tired of traveling. And you might think, oh, traveling, that's a verb. We're looking for verbs of being. So we're looking for the is, are, was, were, am. Okay. So you might even want to take a marker or a pencil and underline those so that you know those are the words we're looking for. Those are the being verbs. Number 1, the boys are tired of traveling. The boys, what? They are. Circle the word are. And let's see if they are. Right now they are, so it is present. Just like that. Number 2, we were away for 1 week. Find the verb of being. Now, is it now, present tense, or is it past tense? Write it on the line. Number 3, I am ready to go on another trip. Circle the verb of being. If you're not sure, look up at the list that we just underlined. Oh, there it is. And is that past or present? Next it says, combine 2 short sentences by moving one predicate to make one longer sentence with two predicates. That sounds like a lot, but we've done this before. Write the new sentence on the line. Father is a good driver. Father is tired of driving. Father combine two by moving one predicate to make one longer sentence with two predicates. So we're going to keep one subject, and that's father. And father is a good driver and tired of driving. You might think of another way to write that, to combine that. Father is tired. We don't want to say of driving good. Father is a good, tired driver. Don't forget to punctuate. Let's look at the next one. We are out of the car. We are ready to relax. We are out of the car and ready. You finish it. Don't forget the period. Mother and Jorge are happy. Mother and Jorge are in the house. Mother and Jorge are happy in you finish. And then we're going to go to page 130. So remember, you can stop and start this. And when you're ready, then you can go to page 130 in your workbook where it says connect to writing. You can make your sentences smoother by replacing repeated possessive nouns with possessive pronouns. Make sure the possessive pronoun matches the possessive noun you replace. So I can't say, my mom is a good baker. He bakes every day. He does not match my mom. My mom is a woman, so I would say, my mom is a good baker. She bakes every day. Let's take a look at these awkward sentences right up here. And then we're going to see how we can make them more smooth. My brother's favorite toy is my brother's wooden car. How about my brother's favorite toy is his wooden car? Here's another clunker. My cousin's friends are going to my cousin's house, she said. How about my cousin's friends are going to their house, she said. Don't forget, we need to use the possessive there, T-H-E-I-R. It's their house. So we're going to underline possessive noun with a possessive pronoun, and we're going to write the sentence. Sentences, yeah, we got to practice writing our sentences, capitalizing and punctuating. So number one, Lucy's favorite aunt is Lucy's Aunt Deborah. Replace the underlined pronoun or noun, Lucy's. How about Lucy's favorite aunt is her Aunt Deborah? You know what? You guys are writing sentences for page 128. So if you're listening to this video, you can just write the replacement pronoun. Okay? So Lucy's favorite aunt is her Aunt Deborah. You would write her on the line. The family's first stop will be at the family's old house. It's going to be at, put a pronoun in, old house. So you're going to write the pronoun on the line. His, hers, theirs, my, yours. Number three, Jack let Lucy borrow Jack's headphones for the trip. That sounds awkward. Jack let Lucy borrow. You put the pronoun in. Possessive pronoun. Number 4, will Aunt Deborah's new puppy be at Aunt Deborah's house? Lucy asked. Will the puppy be at house? Put the pronoun in. Dad said, hand me Dad's car keys. That's funny for Dad to talk like that. My dad would say, hand me car keys, please. Okay, go ahead and work on that page. And then I have also assigned spelling page 126. So we're going to go back and look at that. You're going to fill in the blank with a spelling word that fits correctly. A person singing in a choir is a singer. Yeah, that's what they do. They sing. Number 2, if your friends yell during a game, they are playing. Oh, they're not quiet. They're playing. What's the word? Number 3, a person who grows corn in the country is they live out in the country and they have cows and chickens and they grow corn. Number 4, if you run fast, you are moving. How? Fast, you are moving. If you are very happy, you are. We're celebrating this during the Easter season. Number 6, the person whose desk is in front of your classroom is your. It's me. Someone who is very strong. I have a lot of power. What's the spelling word? When you use scissors, you should be. Don't want to cut yourself. Don't want to drop them. Number 9, a person who smiles and asks you how you are feeling is, it's my friend. They're just being. Number 10, if you are sorry, you will make a sincere apology. This sincere was one of our vocabulary words too. And this word kind of means the same thing. Then we're going to choose a review word. If you want something to happen, you are. There's only 2 review words. Choose which one works. And then a challenge word and use it in a sentence. You can do it. Okay, we're going to go on to page 127. That's our vocabulary. I'm going to read this up here. We're going to follow the directions. Circle the words with the suffix er or est. Then write the words the suffixes were added to on the lines below. Sunday was the loveliest, sunniest day we have had during our car trip. I saw 2 words. Oh, wait. Yes, 2 words that end in iest. Did you circle loveliest and sunniest? The weather in San Francisco was colder than I had expected, though. We walked across the Golden Gate Bridge and met the kindest people. I think you need to circle something there. They were nice to take photos of us. Leaving San Francisco was harder than leaving Salt Lake City had been. Did you hear something to circle? But we were all happier when we thought about our next adventure. I heard one more. Happier. So we found loveliest. We're going to write the words the suffixes were added to. So on this line, we're not going to write lovelier. We're going to write lovely. They changed the word lovely to lovelier. We're going to take the suffix off and put the Y back instead of the I and write the word lovely. You'll do this next thing with sunniest and so forth. So look at the 6 words that you've circled. Now, at the bottom, it says add the suffix er or est to complete these sentences. Here's the word nice. Raymond Johnson is the nicer or nicest uncle in the world. Next word, dark. The sky is darker tonight than it was last night, or darkest tonight than it was. Okay. You know what to do. Strange. This is the blank trip I have ever taken. The stranger or strangest. Young. My sister Lucinda is 2 years younger or youngest than I am. Think about it. Write the words in. Watch your spelling.